Welcome back to the channel. Do you want to see what $2,500 looks like? An unexpected expense? There we go. There's the new MacBook. But that is absolutely ridiculous. So now we need to make some money today. So we'll take you guys along on the journey, see what's going on. We have a coaching call here in 9 minutes. Sales acceleration program. I'll let you guys listen in a tiny bit, but let's get into it. Every single morning for the next 5 weeks, we start off from 8 to 9 a.m. during the week for sales training. It's a coaching course, a program that I signed up for. I signed Joe up for it. Here it is right here. If you're interested, jordanstupar.com or like stuparsalesacademy.com. But it's absolutely phenomenal. We go through objection handling, goal setting, scripting for the cold call, follow-up tactics, and a bunch of different information to improve your sales skills, which is extremely important with real estate investing because you have the tough conversations with owners. And if you're not able to close them, someone else will come in and do it. Coaching call is over with for today, so what we're going to do, we're going to wrap things up here. I had to send out a few emails after it, a few text messages. Now we're going to head to the office and get some stuff done in there, start making some phone calls. So it's literally just the monotonous stuff that we have to do every single day to have success in this business. So let's try and do this camera in hand, walk in the car. Good old downtown Oshkosh. And we do park at a city lot here, and we do not pay any fees for it. So, running on the wild side as of lately. And voila, we are here. We have been in this particular location for a little over a year, probably actually a year and a half at this point. Super cheap rent. I want to know what you guys are, if you have a physical office space, what you're paying. Comment down below, and actually comment down below if you can guess what we're paying for this. It is, I'll give you the grand tour actually right now. We obviously have some space right here. This is the old safe back in here, which is kind of cool. And then we got this, like a little conference room area. Yeah, that's the office. It's time to get into the nitty-gritty details of today, the cold calling, the prospecting, the reaching out to people, follow-up calls, following up on inbound leads that we've had, and just getting after it. It's 10 o'clock. I've had a boatload of phone calls, text messages that I've already responded to, but we'll press forward for today. So what I'm about to do is call this owner that we had met with in person yesterday. Now the property that they were describing to me is actually his father's. The father's owned it since the 1960s. I think he's 91 years old now, but he wants to sell it, get rid of it, not go through the hassle of listing on the market. So we are gonna have to present this owner with a number of right around $69,000 for an offer price. We will see what they say, and I will record the call in just a second for you guys. Hey Mark, how are you?
Okay.
It's just another day in paradise here, isn't it? Like this nice dreary weather we're having. What I wanted to ask you, Mark, because the last thing that we want to do on our side is ever come off and offend someone with the price that we need to pay for it to make sense for us. So what I always ask owners or power of attorneys in this case is if there is a number that you and your dad had discussed or you and your sister had discussed that you're like, okay, we really need this amount, or at least a goal. Did you guys have a goal price in mind that you were shooting for, Mark, or help me understand that a little bit?
Okay, conferences, my wife.
Yep.
We had discussed a range.
Okay.
Rather than a hard number.
Yeah.
And that's just based what we were able to do off of the computer. So our range was a $10,000 range.
Okay.
We were looking between 115 and 125.
And that for us, Mark, we wouldn't be able to do that. From what you had told me about the house, obviously I've never set my eyes on it, but what you have told me, I think that's more than possible if you go the route of, like, say dad moves out or whatever the scenario is, and then you list it. Like, the price points right now are So after cold calling, after reaching out to these prospects, we also have to make sure that our marketing is going out. So what does that look like? Well, we go on to, let's see if this will actually focus for you guys. Go on to Deal Machine, pull up our leads, and we do have an enterprise account, or we have people who are adding these for us. They are our drivers. There's a total right now of 330 people, and Joe's in the office too, so we need to be quiet. So what we do every single week at the end of the week or during the middle of the week like I am right now, I go into Deal Machine, I see which properties the drivers have added, and for the drivers we pay them $20 per hour. We have 2 people driving for us at about like 16 to 20 hours per week. But I go in here, I go through the leads, then we start mailers to them. In addition to the mailers, we then also cold call them. We add them to our cold calling list, and then Joe takes care of it from there. No. What's up, everybody? This right now. So after you send out the Deal Machine mailers, and why we specifically use the Deal Machine mailing platform is because I personally suck at staying on top of the mail campaigns when you have to export it and then import it to a new mail software. So I upload everything to Deal Machine. They do it all automatically for us. And now we are going into Google Ads. This is what it takes in this marketplace for Google Ads. From March 20th through the 22nd, we spent $636. If you're thinking about running Google Ads in your business, for a little bit more information, go to cartercrowley.com, sign up for the free Google Ads Masterclass. I'll show you how to duplicate this process, but we generally get really good results from Google Ads, but it's very, very expensive. I would say probably between $5,000 to $6,000 per deal, but some of those deals, like one that we just closed or that we're going to be closing here shortly, will be a multiple 5-figure profit, which is amazing, especially for being in the Midwest like we are. So within Google Ads, what I do every single day is I check the negative keywords, I check how the campaigns are performing, and I also manage other real estate investors campaigns throughout the country. So if you're interested, send me an email, carter@carterppc.com. We can get you up and rolling.
Look who decided to roll into the office.
So recently I came across another Facebook advertisement from another real estate investment company that goes nationwide, and I hired someone on Fiverr to copy the ad, the imagery, the display advertisement, and it is performing horrible right now. Like I'm gonna show you some examples of the ones that we're running, and then you can see the ones of the other company. You can see the difference in the look of them. Prettiest advertisement we have, but it is getting some horrible results. So that is not something that we are interested in. We're gonna have to axe that one pretty quick. Now here's one that I created. That is as simple as it is, people. Doesn't take that much skill. Doesn't take pretty designs. All it takes is testing and more testing, then you can get results like that from Facebook ads. If you need help, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts or watch another video on this channel. Okay, y'all, we are home for lunch. Let's go in and see if Katie is up and at it. She had to kind of work some weird shifts the last couple days, both morning and night. So, and then she works mornings. 4:30 a.m. is the wake up time, or 4 o'clock. Tomorrow is the wake up time, so that's gonna be eventful for her. Let's see if Mila's here to greet us. Oh, is that Xander, the zebra? Oh, baby girl! I have a 1:30 p.m. call with someone from the Deal Machine team to like a check-in call, so we will see how that goes. But in the meantime, I will catch up with you probably after that. Call with Deal Machine is done and over with for today. It was about a half hour, 25 minutes. And basically what it is, when you sign up for the highest tier program, they just make sure you have an account representative the entire time to verify that you are hitting your targets, that you don't have any questions, that if you do have questions or need feedback, they can answer for you. The customer service is actually top notch. Would highly recommend to any of you guys looking at investing in real estate or using the Deal Machine platform. But now we have another scheduled call in 2 minutes for a possible real estate agent client. For those of you that do not know, I've had my real estate license since getting into investing back in 2015 at this point, so just about 7 years ago. And with the real estate agent business, I've slowly been weaning off. So what the conversation is going to sound like with this individual is basically how we can get them set up on a search, we can get them connected. We'll see how the conversation goes. I will update you afterwards with what is next in today's schedule. It's been jam-packed so far and the camera is almost out of battery. Okay, y'all, got the new batteries in the camera. Doing well. Call went really well with that buyer who's looking for a house. So exciting news there. Hopefully we can help him out, find something for himself and his family. And whether I help him or someone else that I know helps him, we can get it done. He's searching for a place in Oshkosh, so that's always exciting news when that is the case. In other news, what I wanted to share with you, Joe has a sick warm lead that came in. Lady needs to sell, like 14 days, needs the properties gone. She wants out. There's 2 properties, 1 parcel. It's actually really unique. 2 houses on 1 parcel. They share a garage and she wants to get rid of them and basically needs an offer ASAP to get things over with. So Joe is gonna try and get in there. If he cannot get in there, I'm just gonna tell him to make a offer on the place subject to taking a peek at it. Then we can start the closing process, get these things bought with cash, close ASAP. So that is it, super exciting news. And then I do also have something to share with you guys that has not been talked about yet, but I'm gonna wait. You're gonna have to stay tuned. You're gonna have to like and subscribe to this video because I am not going to share it yet. It's huge news. If we can get it done, if we can get the agreement signed, it's gonna be one of our biggest deals to date. If you want to see more content like this, day in the life of a real estate investor, click and watch the playlist right here on my past videos. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.